Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Here we are live today. If you're watching this in the VOD, my name is Noah, Throwing Knife Killer. We are here playing some Call of Duty. We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna do Resurgent Souls, of course. That's what we always do. I don't know. We're just gonna see where the stream takes us. I've been working on some other stuff earlier today. I've gotten a video idea for later on. I don't know if I'll make that. I probably won't make it right now. But I have a sneak peek. If you are live, if you're on the VOD, we're going to have a worst gun. Oh, I deleted all these, and of course they come back because the game is broken. Thank you, game, for being broken. All right, this is the worst gun. We're going to see how that goes. In the meantime, I'm over here. We've got the Dresden. We're editing this. Let's put a skin on it. Welcome everybody tuning in. I have no idea what I want on this gun. I feel like I don't have the best skins. I feel like these all these skins are kind of, they're okay, you know, they're okay. I like some of them more than others. They're okay. I can't really decide which ones I like. How's that one look? How's that one look? Can't even select this one. There we go. Okay. Let me actually make this like right here. Now you can see this gun. We're gonna put this weird random skin on. Welcome everybody to the random skinness. All right. We're gonna see how today goes, how long the stream is. I don't know how long it'll go. I'm not feeling the best. So yeah, we'll find out. We'll see. But what I do know is I'm ready to play. I'm ready to have a good time. Ready for you to be here and enjoy everything that's happening. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the audio level. Make sure everything's good there. Should be good to go. Thank you for tuning in to the Taco Bell TV show. I haven't had Taco Bell in weeks. Man, I need a Taco Bell in my house. Do you guys have Taco Bell in your house? That sounds like a terrible idea. And we don't have the music up yet either. We need to get the music up. I'm preparing for the stream, apparently. Let's get the music going. All right, we found a game. I was accidentally searching earlier. I was working on making some thumbnails for videos, a future video. And I got in a game. I was trying to get in the game. It took me, I was probably searching for like 6 or so minutes, and it never found a single one. It turned out I was looking for Verdansk solos. So apparently no one wants to play Verdansk solos right now. I don't know why not. But that's okay. We're not playing any Verdansk solos right now anyway. What's up, Phoenix? What it do? What it do? What it do? I don't know. What the dog doing? Okay, we're in the heli. We're locked and loaded. We're going. We are using this microphone again, not this thing. I watched some playback when I was, I think, editing a video, and I realized that this microphone's pretty good. So we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna keep using it. And if I sound like I'm too far away, you gotta let me know. But I think we're good. The only downside is I can't fast mute it. I got to do that to fast mute it, you know. All right, we're going control. First game of the day. First game of the day on stream. Like I said earlier, I was making a thumbnail, and I had to get into a game to make that thumbnail. And I did get a kill. I'm sorry. All right. Today is going to be like a really good day. I can just feel it. I always have a problem there, facing people. Always have that problem. Whenever I run up the stairs there, up the stairs there, I have a terrible time. He's gonna wait for him to res. Don't res. Really? Oh my gosh. People do that. People need to stop doing that. Don't res for the enemies that are right next to you, okay? They just want to take the kill from you. People don't let me do that. Why should I let them? All right. Let them. Guy landing down here. How did I fall off that roof? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How? Apparently I pressed the W key by accident. This is we're starting off to a great start, guys. Great start here. Okay, let's get the plate box. Throw her down. Bird up and plate up. Got the SOG. I think Grakova is gonna be better from the SOG right now. Let's try it. AMR, I like the AMR. We'll check that out. Okay, I guess I'm back to a SOG. And GPR, not bad. Oh yeah, let's see the, you want to be able to see my plates. Forgot about that. You can see my health now. Where are we going? I think we're going to go over here. There's somebody landing in there. Call that in on bio for no reason. Very far away. GPR is pretty broken. Look at that damage. That was far away, too. I don't know if that guy had 2 plates or 3 plates. He did just land in recently. So it's a chance he only had 2 plates. Halfway to a loadout. Airstrike. Gas mask. We'll take the gas mask. Why not? Plenty of self-reses around in this map right now, apparently. And we'll call in the counter UAV. Might as well. Nothing wrong with counter UAV. Not when I have it, you know. Accidental ping when you put your hand back on the keyboard. We're almost there. Trying to get loadout. Wow. Alright, so let's call in the airstrike. Right, there's a guy there. I'll keep the napalm. Let's go up here. I knew that was going to happen. Of course, he's running up next to me. Of course. Alright, loadout's there. That's not really a good spot for loadout for me right now. Let's go in here. It's a little bit risky. Get the Merrick. Merrick's a great gun. Give me my Merrick back. Got full plates. We're good to go. Dresden's great. Lots of things we were finding out of the boxes today. Lots of UAV, or not UAVs. Lots of... Lots of kill streaks. Kind of want to go around back, but I also don't want to, because I have the shock charges there. Let's go ahead and throw this down. We want to get some more shock charges, I suppose. One right there. And one right there. Get another one. Apparently we got loads of munition boxes. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Let's keep hanging out on the roof. We got plenty of shock charges to go around, guys. Captain, I'm going to keep saluting to you guys, everybody who tunes in. I want the Jackal, but I think the Dresden's better, actually, right now. We're going to stick with the Dresden. Oh, someone's landing in. I love shock charges. They're so good. They're so good. Let's keep putting them down. How many of these boxes are we going to get? This is nuts. Kilo. I like the Merrick, but let's take that Kilo. Alright. I don't like this sight, though. People use this reticle, and it's kind of weird for me. I just want a dot, you know? I don't like that. Give me the dot. Alright, the Merrick's back here. See, look at this. Nice dot. Just give me that dot, Captain. Come on. Did you purchase any DLC skins for this? No, the only thing I've purchased on this game besides the... No, the only thing I've purchased, actually, is just a skin for a Ninja Turtle. That's it. Oh my gosh. Captain, we're dead. Oh, man. Alright, he's probably going to try shooting me out of the air. Seeing how it spawned me right next to where he was. I can go for a loadout, but this is a bit dangerous. We'll grab it. I have decreased the number of loadouts I have. Big time. Deleted them. Arrow pause. Give me just the game audio. Let me focus on that. Give me just the game audio so I can die, my friends. Ho! This is the warm-up. If you're just tuning in, you're like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, we are warming up, and this is a, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. Get these crates. I've got to buy these crates. Someone shooting at me? Dang. I kind of like the kilo iron sights now. I go back and forth every now and then, you know? Use the kilo iron sights, yeah. Very rarely do I do that. Sometimes you want to know. Where'd this guy go? Alright, and the other guy killed me in the bathroom over here. The shower, sorry, the shower. Did he fall to death? I'm kind of confused at this. No, I was trying to grab my guns. Huh? Where are my guns? Somebody took my guns, I think. Okay, let's throw that down. I think these are mine. And it's definitely not mine, but it's mine now. This guy's taking my heli. No way. This door is blocked. He tried running in there and he couldn't. No way. That dude just took my heli. Alright, well, I have $22,000 here. So let's go ahead and work my way somewhere else. Alright, 22,000 is a lot. Holy crap, that guy just destroyed me with the Maelstrom. Oh, Resurgence was just disabled, and I didn't know that. Alright, guys, wow. Let's go back in for another game, another round. That was the warm-up. The warm-up was interesting. It was fine, you know. Fan of the Michael Bay Ninja Turtle movies? I've not actually seen them. I don't think. I've seen the, when I was a kid, I watched some live-action Ninja Turtle movies. Gosh, I don't know who they were by. They were like the 90s ones, so were they 90s or 80s? Yeah, that's all I've seen. I just remember the pizza looking really delicious, and I wanted that pizza. Oh, what's this? Echoes of the Dead, a new event? Do we have another new event in Call of Duty? There's a new event every single day. Look at this special weapon here, the Resonator. Okay, I saw this earlier when I was making classes. It's a secondary, and I wanted to know what it was. Well, apparently it's from this. So I guess we have to earn it somehow by doing the event things. Challenges, such like that. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see it happen or we won't see it happen. That's what it is. Welcome everybody tuning in. We're going to take a sponsored sip of water brought to you by my refrigerator. Delicious. Okay, chat. We're going to get a poll started. What should be the poll? Let's find it out. Here we go. Make a poll. Okay. Which series is better? That's the poll. Star Trek or Star Wars, all right? Completely different. People think, Star Trek and Star Wars are the same. No, they're completely different. They just have star in the name, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, we're going to stretch. Get ready. And we're talking about movies, TV shows, whatever. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the stream. Someone in the chat, this is not the YouTube chat, this is the game chat, which is why I need to turn this stuff off, is just saying, why shower? Guys, why shower? Why would you do that? Why would you shower? Why get clean? Why get clean, guys? I don't know. It seems self-explanatory to myself. Someone's response, Mom makes me. Okay. Call of Duty chat, everybody. Okay, that guy got wrecked. He must have fallen to death. He didn't even have his plate, or not his plate, his self-res. Get 2 eliminations without reloading. Oh, I must have gotten elim for the first guy. Back off. Yikes, give me my gun back. Okay, plate up. We got more than enough plates. Poor dude, he just landed in. Doubting I'll gas anybody, but maybe I will, you never know. I could hop out here, might be a good idea. I'll get a gas mask though. Oh, I totally predicted him jumping off into the left, and I did not. I was wrong. I did not predict correctly. How's it going, Tornadox and Scorch? Welcome to the stream. There's a guy right next to me. There's a guy. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible landing spot. You guys just see that? Did you guys see me land in there? I should have gone for the helicopter. Why did I not do that? The guy starts shooting at me. I made a big mistake there. My mistake was dying in the first place. That was only my second death, all right? I hate those games where you're eliminated right away. You get a good life, you die, you're spawning back in, and as you're spawning back in, you die. My bad. Should have gone somewhere safer. Your phone's on 2%. Hey, charge that baby up. Charge that baby up. All right, you know this is a bit weird, but in life, you always keep working. First school, college, profession, then you retire at like 60. What are you going to do at 60? Well, I don't have any idea because I don't know. I'm 31 years away from that. Yeah, I'm 29. So no idea what I'll do at 60. Who knows if I'll retire? I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing right now? What am I doing? Hey, we're playing some games. We're live streaming. That's what we're doing. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people in America actually don't retire at 60. The retirement age isn't 60 here. It's generally 65. Some people don't even retire ever because they can't afford to. So, and then like more people probably are retiring at like 65 to 70 close range. So, which is pretty crazy. Finally, I was following one stream on which I literally talked to a guy all the time, and almost only me. Wait, what? It was only you talking to the person? That happens. Yeah, that happens. I know what that's like. I mean, yeah, you do have some people born into wealth, but like, that just happens, right? There's different levels of wealth too, and there's generational wealth. People who like their grandparents were wealthy, so their parents are wealthy, now they're wealthy. Like that happens. But and like great grandparents, and there's people who like have billions. You know, like look at like any of the billionaires out there, like Warren Buffett. Even though he doesn't use his money like many billionaires do, because he could, but he doesn't. You know, you think like, well, several $100 billion, their children, their children's children, children's children, children would be set. Yeah, that happens. But the vast majority of people, yeah, they got to work. It's good to contribute to society, though. But I said that once to my friends and about, I feel like I need to be contributing to society, blah, blah, do this thing. And he's like, what has society ever done for you? I was like, what? I thought it was funny. Well, I think now it's funny looking back on it. There are 3 to 4 of them, and you constantly talk. Hey, sometimes you just gotta talk about Patrick Star, you know? That's it. Nothing else to do but talk about Patrick Star. See, going back to work thing though is, wow, that guy was ready for me. I mean, we're just in the warm up, and this dude is like really ready for me. How did he know I was? Could he hear me like that far away? You missed when you were a kid and you had no problems. Yeah. You know, it wasn't all Patrick Star. You mean you weren't talking about Patrick Star constantly? That was a missed opportunity, my dude. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I think as you get older, you feel like that anyway. Of like, oh, when I was a kid, this. But I think you got to remember when you were a kid, you wanted to grow up. Not everybody did. Like, I didn't necessarily. I had things of like, oh, when I'm this old. But, you know, it's just life. Just that's what happens. I find that it's good to be content where you're at, but it can be hard to be content where you're at, right? I feel a bit mean doing that to the guy. I feel a bit mean landing in behind him and just killing him with the Gurkova. I bet he's going to come right back here and try to kill me with the Gurkova, though. Let's find out. I think that's him there. He jumped off. Alright. Guy in this building. TR2's got some decent range on it. Favorite snack? Can you change the subject? Favorite snack? That's really a hard one. I have not been into, like, snacks lately. I like popcorn, but I like it from the movie theaters. Popcorn's good. But I haven't really been into the whole snack thing. Nobody's in here hiding, no? Alright, nobody's hiding in there. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I thought I'd be able to get him when he went through. Hold on. Got him. Second one. Different guy, I mean. What? Okay, there's like 2 guys working together right here, apparently. Did that guy run away? Because check this out. This is the guy I broke. Then I killed that guy I referred to as second guy. Then, oh, he killed that guy. Ah, all right. I misunderstood. When I see you, I immediately think of Patrick. Yeah, absolutely. Just absolutely. Like, and that's fine. Keep that in mind. If I just think of Patrick Star, you know, don't worry. It's not a bad thing, okay? I love Patrick. He's great, all right? Scorch, hi. Hi, Scorch. Back to my favorite snack. Yeah, I don't think I have one right now. Chocolate? Chocolate! You're selling chocolate? Ah, chocolate. I remember when they first invented it. How I hated it. Bro, he went to the left. I thought he was going to the right. Who's Patrick Star? The SpongeBob character? Absolutely. Oh, tough questions here, guys. What's my favorite chocolate? I like Terry's chocolate orange. I can't say it's my favorite chocolate, though. I don't necessarily... I mean, I just like Hershey's, straight up. Hershey's is great. I'm a big fan of dark chocolate, but Hershey's milk chocolate is fire, guys. Fire. But what I really like... chocolate-covered peanuts. Double-dipped chocolate-covered peanuts. They're so good. I had some in Disney the other day. Delicious. You love Galaxy? Galaxy bars are great. I got the mini, like the thin Galaxies. I know those, too. Mars bars, or Mars bars, if you will. Hello. Hello, my friend. They never expect you to land the helicopter and get out of it. They always expect you to try to hit people with the helicopter. Someone blew up my heli. That guy was so flash. That's crazy. Hey, bud. That is so crazy. I totally flashed that guy. Like the living daylights out of him. That's nuts. Hey, he's got a good kilo, though. I assume it's good. That aims was pretty decent that I had there. Oh! That's a lovely shot. Okay. Very unfortunate there. See, this guy had a sniper. I'm still in the game. Don't worry. Look at that. He's using the L762. Really good. Do I like Snickers? I do. I think Snickers is fantastic. Also, really big into Kit Kat. I was on a Kit Kat binge a couple, months ago. Oh, Kit Kats are so good. I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she, we wumbo. Alright, can I remember more funny moments with Patrick? No, I'm Dirty Dan. Which one of you's Dirty Dan? He gets his head ripped off, you know? I don't know. My favorite, I think one of the best Patrick lines, though, is when SpongeBob blows a bubble and it's an elephant, and Patrick just starts laughing. It's a giraffe. Yeah. That's gotta be it. It's just like, that dude. What a dummy. Alright, where are the people at? I broke him. Didn't know he was there. Ah, yes. What's up, Scorch? Am I from America or Europe? I am from America, yep. I live in Michigan. I love Michigan. It's great. It gets cold in the winter, though. I gotta say that. It gets icy, snowy, you name it in the winter. That's the only bad part. Michigan in the summer, though? Oh, it's lovely. It's very lovely. Can be really warm, too. Bounty. Worth getting a bounty. Always pick up those bounties, guys. Do I know what Octonauts? Is it? I peeled it wrong. You spelled it wrong. You peeled it wrong. I don't know what that is. Octodad is a video game, I think. Pretty sure. Octodad? Yeah, something like that. Always raining in the UK? Yeah, I feel like that is the case, right? I don't know. I've watched people in the UK on YouTube for years, right? That's one of those themes. Always raining. Alright, let's go back in here. I need to play it up. I haven't played it up. I haven't reloaded either. Self-res could do me well. I'm going to go back down here, though. Not sure where this dude went. He was almost dead. I'm actually really surprised I didn't down him. I hit him with the thermite. I hit him with my gun a lot. Bullets usually hurt people, if you didn't know that, in this game. How's it going, Maria? Welcome to the stream. I think the British accent is a bit off. I don't know if I should do a British accent. I used to be good at accents. I used to do accents sometimes in streams every now and then. I had an Irish accent for a while, but it was not like a thick Irish accent, and it wasn't really intentional, actually. It's that I have a lot of Irish friends, and I used to play games with them, like, a lot, and so I started just talking with an Irish accent. Yep, tried running away, that's the problem. Shouldn't have run away. This thermite will kill me. Yeah, so anyway. I used to have an Irish accent unintentionally, but it would only be I would be talking like on my live stream, everything would be normal. I'm talking on a live stream. My friend, I would see his name. I'd literally see his name in the chat, and I would switch accents, not even on purpose. It would just be like I start speaking with an Irish accent, and I just couldn't help it. I wish we could go back to those days. It was funny. Now I don't do it. I was a boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't even. We just say what's a crack. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just a lot. Because my friends do that, but they're Irish, so I can say that. Yo, what's up, Sean? How are you doing, Sean? Listen, you got a loadout for us? I feel like you do. I think you do. Heartbeat sensor looks delicious, but I don't want to eat those because you know what? Probably has lead in it, and lead's not good for you if you didn't know that. I hear someone. Someone went in there. Alrighty. You like the Australian accent, by the way? Yeah, I think like Chris Hemsworth, you know? You know him. Come on, you know Thor. Come on. Great accent. Yeah, great accent. I used to do a good German accent, actually. Specifically, I did a good German accent after I was A, in Germany, B, had been speaking German, but then I would use it, speaking English, and my German accent is no longer what it used to be. So I used to do like a Richthofen accent too, Dr. Richthofen, from Call of Duty Zombies. Yep, I could do that. Not anymore. I've lost all my accents, all of them. I had a French-Canadian accent for a while. Earlier this year, I was watching a lot of interviews with Peter Jackson, so a New Zealand accent, and I just started having a New Zealand accent. So like if I start watching videos with people and I like start picking up on the accent, I'm just watching hours of footage. Like I was watching so much behind the scenes footage of Lord of the Rings. I just take the accent. I can't help it. Good kill, squad wide. Take the Resurgence is disabled. That's why I said there. What's up, Fast Racing? You won 3 times in Warzone. I've won 0 times today. We've only played 3 games, I want to say. This is our 3rd game. It's going like that. It's essentially, right after Resurgence is disabled, I end up dying, which is not good. It's not great. I'm sorry about that. I'll try better next time. One of the aspects of this game that I think about is psychology, right? That guy right there was someone I had faced in the bottom of the prison building earlier in the game, and he killed me. And I had destroyed him, but only broke him a lot. And then he ended up killing me. And so I was like, oh no, this is the guy. I can't die to him again. I start faking myself out. What does he do? He kills me right there. That all goes through my head right away, like in an instant, right? So if I just I need to be more psychologically, how do you word this? Probably like, I can't think of the right word right now. Either I need to be more psychologically robust, okay? That's a good word for it. Where I can't focus, right now. If I'm, oh no, this guy, I'm scared of him, I'm gonna die, right? But if it's like, yo, I can beat this guy, then I'll win. I gotta have the confidence. I didn't have the confidence there. What's up, extra cheeseburger? Can I try your Dresden build? I think I have most of the attachments for Dresden, so go ahead, let me know what the build is. Write it all in one message. Let me know what the build is, and I can try it out. So, you hit 69 kills on normal Resurgence for the first time. That sounds insane. Are you okay there? How did you do that? That's nuts. You mentioned Patrick. I'm good as Patrick's voice actor. Thank you. See, I've listened to Patrick a lot. So, yeah, I think I know his voice. I think I can imitate it, but then usually when you like hear it in your head, you know, because your voice sounds different to others than it sounds to yourself, right? With how your sound waves propagate, how they travel through your bone structure, everything into your eardrums. So, you know, it sounds fine to me, the Patrick Star voice, but then it probably isn't. So, all right, compensator, reinforced barrel, extended mag 1, quick draw grip, no stock. No rapid fire? I'm surprised you don't want rapid fire on that, because I feel like rapid fire is good on the Dresden. I will try that build. We will see how it goes, and I'll let you know. So what's up? What's going on, Rush? Ayo, Spidey. You got the Lodi? All right, Sean, what about this? Can you give me the Lodi for the Kilo? And I'm going to combine the Kilo with the Dresden, the loadouts. All right, I'll put those two together. So we'll have your loadout is a Kilo, and then we'll have extra, or we could do 2 submachine guns. So if you want me to use a C9, we could do that. And then we'll have Cheeseburger's loadout for the Dresden. Yeah. What do we got over here? Why do people put food names randomly? Why not? Food's a good name, you know? Food's a good name. It's very recognizable. I like extra cheese cheeseburger. I think that's a good name. It's a picture of a burger with cheese on it. Brilliant. That's a prime, like, profile picture right there. It's a lovely name. I think it's nice. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, if I were to make a new... all right, like, listen. Right now, the polls, Star Wars or Star Trek. If you haven't voted in that, go vote. We're going to end it soon. Speaking of Star Wars, I used to be really into Legos. And I still like Legos, right? I just don't play with them nearly as much as I did. I used to play with them all the time. Of course, back then, I didn't have, like, online video games. And so I would just be very creative. And mostly, they were all, like, Star Wars Legos, pretty much. So I have got a lot of Star Wars Legos that I've had since, some from the 90s, one from the early 2000s, things like that. So I was thinking I'm going to make a new YouTube channel at some point in time. All right. And it's going to be Lego related, because I want to showcase each Lego. I have plenty of sets. It'll be like me. I have the boxes still. I have the manuals still. It'll be kind of a historical, here's this Lego set. You know, people are curious about them sometimes. And then I'd also do some like building of new sets and things like that. Maybe even live eventually. I don't know. Point being, I was thinking about YouTube names. I'm like, you know, this is back to the whole, you talked about Cheeseburger's name with the cheeseburger. Chimichanga cheese. Yeah, got to come up with a name for that channel. I have one in mind, though. How's it going, Tomasi? Welcome, welcome. Herzlich willkommen. I like how I got stopped in the invisible barrier there. If people don't know, there's an invisible spot right there. Oh, wow. That was just complete destruction. All right, so I will edit the classes after this, by the way. So we're going to use the loadout classes between you. So, Sean, I'm going to use your Kilo. And then Cheeseburger, I'm going to use your Dresden. I will back out afterward to actually do the classes, because it takes a while to find a game anyway. I'll just be able to work on the classes while I'm finding a game instead. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. Invisible question mark block? Yeah, the invisible question mark block, Binky. It's right there. And it stopped me. I was floating. It actually has been stopping me quite a bit. I'm accidentally hitting it a lot more now. It's usually helpful, though, most of the time. This guy landed right next to me. Okay. Listen, bud. This is a horrible way to go. I'm sorry. You know what? That said it was a headshot. But that was C4. Was that really a headshot? The TR2 conversion kit is OP, better than the Dresden? Oh, hold on. I do like the TR2. I like the Dresden as well. I don't know if they've nerfed the Dresden yet, but I kind of assumed that they would at some point, because when it showed up, it was just a very instant kill. All right, we'll find out. Can I listen to a song? One of your best buddies. It's German. What is the song, Tomasi? What do we got? What's the name of the song? Oh my gosh! I got RPG'd there. Are you kidding me? Are you... What? There's no way. These rocket launchers never shoot straight for me. Oh, it didn't shoot straight. It curved a little bit. Just right into it. Okay. YouTube Live, if you want to learn about me. Burmese people will support you. I don't know about Myanmar much. I thought the way it's always been pronounced around me is Myanmar. Is it Myanmar or Myanmar? That's my question, okay? Or is it neither? Is it some other third thing that is pronounced differently? Because, you know, a lot of things get pronounced incorrectly, and nobody knows it. Nobody knows it, so. Der Don. Der Don. We'll check it out. I gotta remember to check it out. Bingy? You send me a message. Yeah. How's it going, Thylacine? Welcome back to another stream. Okay. I don't have a shot today, guys. This is crazy. Like, I'm getting destroyed before I can even see people. I saw him in the window, and apparently I didn't have a stim shot. That's why I threw that random smoke. I thought I had a stim. All right, we got the Strider. We're going into Tower. Tower's a great place to be. Strider's even better. There's nowhere for me to go, though. Nothing for me to get. Okay, there's a guy right there. Is he going to climb up? All right, that guy right there is not aware of my presence. Or he is aware of my presence, but he hasn't seen me yet. Thank you. Thank you, Binky, for the message. I appreciate that. Let's go down. We're going to try to assassinate him. Dang. All right, that didn't work. I knew it. That guy was just using his ears. He was using his ears. My bad, guys. You know, it's a good thing to use your ears. I recommend it. I don't always do it. Here we go. Oh, I thought I'd be able to grab that. Nope. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're not going to get that loadout right now. I wanted to grab it because, you know, if you're floating in the air, you can grab loadout sometimes. It's weird. Let's grab it. Ah! There's nowhere safe on this map. There's nowhere safe. Well, thank you, penguins. Pengzin. Pengzin. Is that how you pronounce that? To the water, my friends. To the water. Let's throw down this box. It's a utility box, and it's floating up really high, and I'm super upset that I can't just get my plates right now. Is it going to float faster? This thing would not float, by the way. That is definitely not a box that would float in the water. It is floating. I don't think it should float. Rush, are you still here? You're talking about the Avengers. What about the Avengers? Lego Avengers? They have some cool Lego Avengers sets actually out there. They've got like Stark Tower, it's like, or Avenger Tower. It's like massive. This is very cool. All right, well, you know what? We're going to get our loadout eventually, but in the meantime, let's work our way there. Someone shooting me from behind? Yeah, all right. They're on top of the... How many people are around me? Like, hold on. There's a guy who runs out the window. There's a guy who runs out the door. There's a guy who runs out the floor. And there's a guy getting in his car to hit me. I don't know. Only like a percentage of that was true, by the way. I was just making stuff up. Look at this. I'm floating. Oh, you didn't know you could do that? All right. No, you probably did. It's a weird thing. Call of Duty? You're weird? All right, I like am struggling so hard this game. This is nuts. Let's try to unstruggle ourselves. Guys, can we unstruggle ourselves, please? Polyatomic keycard. Let's just manifest it right here. Polyatomic keycard. That's not... I'm colorblind, but I'm not that colorblind. That is silver. That is silver. Somebody's on this building. Okay, let's go down. Gotta go in this building. Go up to the upper floor. Someone's near me. Hold on. Hold on. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. United States. Ich bin Ami. Now the dude's above me. This guy on the roof now? I'm thoroughly confused. You guys, have you been hearing him? There's a guy right there. Okay, so here's the deal, right? They're both about to come for me. Why? What, that gun destroyed me. The XM4, someone had told me like the other week, the XM4 was pretty good. That destroyed me. That was super fast. I'm going to check out the XM4 at some point. But after this game, we're putting on the loadies that you guys suggested. So we'll do that. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about that yet. Not yet. I might forget about it. I'm too spooked. Get out of there. Get out there. Yeah, I wasn't like really scared. I was kind of waiting for people. I was playing Don't Sit Like a Duck and Get Plucked. That's great. Okay. Give me my tomahawks, bro. Where'd this guy go? I'm a little confused. He didn't want me to tomahawk him. What's up, Jade? You know, I don't know how that happened there, but Resurgence just got disabled once again. And, like, let me just say, how unlucky is my timing? Come on. Come on. GG. All right, this is the thing. You guys wanted me to try some loadouts, so we're backing out. We're going to try a couple loadouts. We're going to start again, Resurgence, searching. Resurgence solos, create new loadout. This loadout is going to be, what is it? It is a kilo and a Dresden. So let's first get the kilo down. The kilo is from Sean. Sean is saying, on the kilo, what we need, we'll do a completely new build here. What we need is a compensator. We need reinforced barrel, extended mag 2, vertical foregrip, so yeah, I can put the vertical foregrip on, extended mag 2, and overpressure rounds. Okay, we're going to try that. And then from Cheeseburger, Extra Cheese Cheeseburger suggests the Dresden, which we have right here, with a compensator, right there, reinforced barrel, extended mag 1, quick draw grip, and no stock. So let's test this out. These are the two guns you guys are recommending right now. This is the Dresden and the Kilo. That's also the Dresden and the Kilo. I'm going to set this in my favorites. That way, if we get it, it'll come out of a box. If we get a box, it'll come right out. So we'll test out using your guns. Fast Racing says, did you use the AS Val? Yeah, I have used the AS Val. I haven't put a class on it before, but I used to come out of crates pretty often, like a couple months ago, and that was pretty good. I like that. Play the KV inhibitor. What is that? I'm not even aware. So XM4 is insane. Yeah, Tamazi, you had told me the XM4 is insane. That's right. And the Cypher and the Striker. I have not used the Striker very much. I don't have a whole lot of attachments for it. I did try it out, and I wasn't like too keen on it. So maybe. All right, Star Wars is better. Guys, it's been decided. Star Wars is better. Sorry, everybody who's into Star Trek. Star Trek's good. But Star Wars, it's just better. You won the poll, guys. 74% of you said Star Wars is better. That's a lot. That's a high percentage. Let's see. Bro, looks like the dude whose mouth I used. What? What are you on about, my dude? Let's all be nice. Am I looking for YouTube mods? Not right now. I don't need anybody that, at least at this point, I haven't had any big issues. But at some point, yeah, we should get some people who there might be a few out there. Maybe you want to be out there. I don't know. But we got a couple mods right now. Binky is one of them. So Binky's probably in here listening. You don't need to say hi. It's okay. But he was in here. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that pain. I appreciate that, guys. We are sitting at 7,911 subscribers. The goal by the end of the year is 10,000 subscribers. We've had some crazy streams where we've gone up like 70 subscribers, which is pretty nuts. And other days, other times, we've had less, which is fine, right? Like, I'm not expecting to get that many every time, but we have a goal in mind. Whether or not we reach it, whatever happens, happens, all right? But at 10,000 subscribers, whenever we do reach that, I'll be wearing not only the Spider-Man mask to play, but the entire Spider-Man suit. So keep that in mind, all right? The entire Spider-Man suit. We'll see how that goes, by the way. It's like the gloves will be horrible while I'm playing. Don't expect me to get many kills. I got lucky there. Let's get plates. Dang, someone always comes up the zip line right when you don't want them to. Someone always comes up when you're plating up. The XM4 was your main weapon back in Warzone 1. I used the M13B for like, I think it's the M13, for like incredibly long. Like the entire time. The entire time Warzone was out, I used it. One headshot. Let's get second headshot. Not sure how I missed that guy. Plenty of people landing here. Let's reload. Sound Horde says, hop on BF6. Oh, I do like some BF6. I haven't played it for a couple days. I didn't stream it yesterday. Wow, there's like too many people there, and there's an airstrike coming in. They are gonna get killed. Or napalm, there's napalm. They might not die from that, actually. Okay, we're gonna move to Big Boy. This is Big Boy. I spawned super low in the air, I felt like, there. That was kind of nuts. Appreciate that, Tamazi. I will let you know in the future. I will. I played a lot better than the first time I played. You might have seen me play the first time on controller. I usually play keyboard and mouse, right? And I think it probably was when I was on controller. Of course, I have someone shoot me from the window. That is very usual. That happens a lot. Somehow, that happens a lot. What we need to do is not get shot in the back. Could we have that? Like, I'm just asking for a single game where I don't get shot in the back. Is that possible? Alright. We're going to win any challenge that's brought to us this life, okay? This is the last life, alright? We're not dying, right? Right? As I kill myself with a cluster strike. Okay, nice. I have oodles of cash. Oh, hey, there's a guy up there. Oh, well, that's cool. I don't think that guy wanted that to happen, but it did happen. Let's throw that out there. I can't see him because the red smoke. You've got to be kidding me. Someone else killed him. I knew I was gonna need a reload in the middle of that. Guys, come on. This is crazy. I should have just pulled out the cyber to begin with. Okay. I think it's relatively safe to go back here, and by that I mean it's probably not safe at all, but I'm doing it. Now I can grab the class you guys wanted me to use. I don't have any plates, but I can buy one. Two. I can buy a couple. And get another one there. This guy just killed me down here. Someone's calling a strike on him. He's up here. This is a different guy than just killed me. It's hard to hit heads in this game when they're behind a wall. He's going to the right. I need to get a plate box. Okay, we got multiple people shooting at me. Hold on, guys. We're in a tough situation. You're watching my stream on a 96-inch TV that you got yesterday? That's crazy. I've heard that they've got some pretty, like, reasonably priced TVs now that are massive. Just huge TVs. So that's pretty awesome. How does it feel? Is it, like, just, like, bursting your eyeballs because it's too bright? What's going on? All right. Where'd the guy go? There were people shooting at us. All right, there's someone on that roof I want to say. Let's go down here. I don't need this loadout, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this loadout. Can I drop my perks? I don't actually know how to drop my perks. I can drop those guns there in case I die. Actually, that's not even in the zone, is it? Here. We're going to drop them in here in case I die. There we go. I bought one of these loadouts, though, so I feel like it's worth it for me to use that loadout I bought. Alright, remember, we're testing out loadout that you guys suggested. Extra cheese cheeseburger suggested this Dresden here, and Sean suggested this kilo. Alright, and if you guys have any other suggestions in the future, let me know. Whenever I test out guns from the chat, I like to give them more than one game. I feel like one game is not enough to give it a fair shot. So, I am dead inaccurate right now. I don't know what happened. It's because my hand's cold. That was really bad. I usually use a scope on that thing. I'm getting worse from a distance. That's what it is, you know? I don't know why, but I am. Yo, what's up, Steak Fan? You been looking for me? What's going on? Can you tell me what your actual name is besides Steak Fan? Because for some reason, YouTube has changed how things work, and I can only see your handle now. I can't see what your actual name is on. Okay, hold on. Let's go in here. I need some plates. If you didn't know that these spawn here, that is very reasonable, because I didn't know they spawned here for, like, months. Okay. Put this on top. Get some air. Actually, let's get some more air. Your dad trusted Bitcoin back in 2012? Are you being serious? That's crazy. That's nuts. That was a great year to get Bitcoin, I think, right? That was... It was right? Yes. It just keeps going up. All right, now we got full plates. I need to move, though. It is a fire sale. This is kind of a risky spot to move out of. We do have gas here, but it's fine. Do I remember you now? Is this Mimosa? Or Mimosa? Mosa? Is it Mosa? Yo, Mosa, are you here? Is this you for real? Yeah, YouTube's done some changing of, like, discoverability. People aren't as discoverable now from what it feels like. I think they're rolling out some updates, but... Okay, there. We kill him, right? I started shooting in front of him, thinking he's going to move, but why did I shoot in front of him that far? That was a bad idea. We got stim shots. Okay, I'm in a tricky position here. That's great. I went to buy an airstrike. Oh man, can't remember. You can't believe I remember you? Of course I remember you. Come on, son. Come on, son. This is a dangerous spot. This is a really bad idea. I want you guys to know this is a really bad idea. This like almost always gets you back though for resurgence. Okay, I've got like no money. I need my I've got like no guns. I need my loadout. here's what we do. We're gonna sit back here. Okay, hold on. We'll get to the chat in a second. Resurgence is disabled. That means I need to focus up, okay? Keep that in mind. My favorite part about the live stream is chatting with you guys. But I do need to focus every now and then. Shut these doors. Alright, we're not going to play scared. But I will play smart. There's a difference between... There's a difference between playing scared and smart. There's a guy below me. Where's he gone? Okay, shut those doors. Let's work our way back up. I burned myself, and I can't go through that door. Can you explain to me how that fire was so far away from me, yet it's burning me? Come on. Come on, son. All right, well, that was bad. I really flopped there. Sorry, guys. All right, we're back. We're back here. Let's see. All right. You're paying rent since you're 9 years old? What? 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 Hey, why'd you get into a fight at school today? Tell me about that, all right? Why did you get into a fight at school? I want to know. Was this like you started the fight? Because if it was, we need to talk about that. I don't want you starting any fights. I don't want anybody starting any fights. It's not good. It's not good. All right? Remember, don't beat anybody up, because with great power comes great responsibility. All right? Let's see. So, you said your parents give you $15 a week, $5 got saved, $5 got saved, $3 for rent, $2 for food, $5 for private purpose. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, it let you realize like everything you make, all your cash that you make doesn't just go to like buying toys, right? It doesn't just go to buying candy or whatever, you want as a kid, right? You have to. That's a good way of getting you to know the value of $1. So that's pretty cool. You want to come to live in the States, but you're terrified about what people say. Is America a safe country? Yes and no, right? I mean, it can be dangerous. I don't live in an area that I feel is dangerous, all right? And I don't think I ever really have much. I have been in areas that are not as safe, that's for sure. And you do always, it's definitely not like compared to Japan. Japan is super safe. There is some crime, don't get me wrong. But in the U.S., there's a different level of crime, absolutely. So, yeah. Since when is there 2 throwing knife killers? That one's a fake one, which, by the way, Mosa, I know you put that on just because you wanted me to recognize you, but please don't imitate anybody from now on, because I don't want to confuse people. So keep that in mind. Don't want to do that. So, how's it going? Owen Chicken Chucky. I just want to say, I recognize the picture. It's you, bot. How's it going? I'm a bot. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's going well over here. We're doing all right. You said, this kid always roasts you, even when you're not messing with him. So you roasted him back, and he attacked me, so I broke his leg. I hope you didn't actually break his leg, but that sounds terrible. That's not good. But... yeah, some people who, just to keep in mind this is weird, this is ridiculous, but a lot of people who tease people or who are mean to people, they can't handle being teased, they can't handle being mean to, and that's probably because they're only doing it because they have some sort of trauma that makes them do it, and that's unfortunate, and because they give others trauma then. So bullying it's generally something that's kind of passed down, or it's from a place of either, could be inferiority. Someone feels like, hey, they're not as good as even you, and they might bully you and make you feel worse because that makes them feel better. So it's really weird. Honestly, what I like to do is not care what other people think about me, all right? Someone, let's say they talk about the way you dress. So what? Like, what does that matter to you? Like, why? You're spending more time thinking about it than I am. You know, that's kind of one of the ways, and that's one of the things you can even say. But honestly, you just try not to mess with those people. So that's unfortunate. So, what's up, Flacco? How many kills we get in this game? Hey, that's a good question. What do you guys? How many kills should we get this game? What are we thinking? We're gonna wear the mask. Can it please play the LC10 with the reflex sights, like the OG reflex? Oh, okay. That might have to happen. I don't know. I ran into a pole. I think I can see that, but I don't. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I got broke. Broke. No, he broke my shields. I got broken. Way too early on there. I ran into a pole when I was flying. I mean, that's gonna break your shield somehow, right? Sorry, there's a guy above me. I'm probably not gonna get any kills this game, the rate I'm going. I told you I wasn't gonna get any kills this game, the rate I'm going. I knew it. All right, I think I'm gonna take the mask off. That was bad. That was bad. That's so bad. What a bad timing. Hey guys. All right, listen. I gotta tell you something. This is a surprise. I told you guys I would have a surprise today. The thing is, I can't reveal this today because it's going to be featured in a future video, all right? So after today or tomorrow, I'm going to work on a video. But here's the box. Okay? We ordered a new toy for the streams. What could this be? What could this be? It's from Hasbro. You know Hasbro. It's in a box. I can't reveal the actual box because if I open it up, that gives it away. But it's something for the live streams. I want you to guess what it is, okay? I want you to guess. All right, we're going to play one more game with the guns that Sean and Cheeseburger recommended, and then I can try out this LC10 with the reflex sight and see how I feel about that. A submachine gun with a reflex sight. Usually I don't like any sights on the submachine guns. However, I will say the TR2, I like some of the sights that you find just the random drops in the game. They're pretty cool. They're pretty good. Hello, Lee. What's up? Welcome, Lee, to the stream. Thank you for being here. How am I? I'm doing well. I hope you guys are doing well. He could walk, so he didn't break his leg. Your uncle talked to them? That's good. Wait. Land at the cannons at control. If I down direct drop. Oh, it's right next to control, the cannons. Yeah. I call those like battery sometimes or artillery. The reason I call them battery is because it reminds me of the Call of Duty World at War map battery. Yeah, but the cannons. That is probably a better name for them. Do you think the box contains a keyboard cam? No, but I will say I have a spare camera right here. This is my old Logitech C920 webcam. I got this years and years ago. I think I got it in like 2013. And I used to use it for my whatever live streams before I got this way better one that I have. Actually, even before this camera, I was using a camera, like an actual camera plugged into a capture card. Anyhow, this might be for keyboard cam or for just another view. We want to have I want to have different views, you know, something that I can change the scenes. Like right now, I can change it like to a face cam, but it's already a face cam. And then I can change it to this, and I can change it back to the map, right? That's all I've got. I'm limited by the technology of my times, Howard Stark. So if we use this, it'll be good. So no, it does not contain a keyboard cam, but it's cool. I don't know. I might reveal it for the stream, but we're gonna have, the reason I don't want to fully reveal it is because we're gonna have a YouTube video on it. So it's related. It's related to something. Make like a behind you camera for the stream AFK, or like if I go to the bath. Yeah, that's true. Like okay. So I can have like a camera pointed at the desk, you think? So like, that's a good idea. I like that idea. So I could get I have a tripod. I can set it up over there and have like it looking at my desk for when I'm AFK. Yeah, that's a good idea. Would it be down to 1v1? So I don't have Black Ops 7 to 1v1. So sorry on that. We don't have Black Ops 7. Tamazi, you said that battery is kind of nostalgic. I'm so glad you remember that map. I love the World of War maps. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, we've got the GS45. I don't like this pistol so much, so let's call that in. All right, that's fine. Got a compact. I don't know why I threw that proximity mine there. Oh, it didn't get blown up. I thought it might get blown up. I just got lasered. Did you see that? You're barely noticing I have an entirely separate setup directly behind my gaming setup. Yeah, I do. People often ask, like, what's that setup behind you? And it's not normal to have that. I have this desk set up with my monitors for gaming. All right. When I quit my job to work on my own stuff at home, I got 2 new monitors eventually. Okay, hold on. When I quit my job. Oh my gosh. That was so close. I didn't need a new setup, but I wanted a separate setup from what my gaming setup was. Okay, I wanted to feel like when I'm at that desk, that's the work desk. When I'm at this desk, this is the gaming desk. So anyway, that's why I have a separate setup. It's for work. Yeah. Yeah. Someone's shooting at me. I don't like it when they shoot at me. I only like it when I shoot at them. That's got a little bit of recoil. Yeah, that doesn't have as much recoil. That has a lot. There's not a... This has got the vert grip maybe on it. This has got something else. Oh, I got slaughtered. Sorry, guys. You're home alone. It's 11 p.m. at night. You just turn on your CCTV camera because I feel scared. I don't know why. Hey, I understand that. I don't like being home alone at night often. I usually have all the lights on, you know? I'll be like, we're going to turn all the lights on. All right, TR2. We got the TR2. Yo, is this the reflex sight you're talking about? Can I put this on the TR2 instead of the LC-10? Can we just make a TR2 class? See that guy honking the horn there? Well, I can't actually see him. He's here. He's going to see me and shoot me in the back. Mostly because I'm not really Karen. My name's not Karen. It's right up there. Lol. Get wrecked. Troll. And he's dropping this care package for me. People are going to think that I'm here now honking this horn. But it wasn't even me. Do you see how much damage that TR2 did? Did you actually see how much damage that TR2 did? That was ridiculous. I destroyed that guy so fast, and I'm very sure he had 3 plates in. Because he was camping around here for a while. It is insane. You're completely right. I think we need to put that on. Alright, I'm going to camp and wait for this. It's coming down. Someone might have landed here. I just picked up a grenade through this somehow. Okay, that's lovely. Advanced UAV. This is an AK. The AK is actually good. I'm going to get a loadout, though. Actually, here's the thing. Do I want loadout? I don't know, guys. Let's get... I think I need the perks is the problem. Yeah, I guess I better get loadout for the perks. I feel like I'm going to be wasting the guns. I really want to use these 2 orange guns I have. I don't want to use my loadout guns. Because this is a rare occurrence that I get these guns, you know? The TR2 is really good. Halloween plans? That's a great question. Halloween, I guess I will switch to my loadout guns. As much as I'm sad to do that, I need to test out this loadout for the stream. Whoa. I need to disable scroll wheel. It's my ping button, and it's also my switch weapons button. So, you know, sometimes I switch weapons by accident. I just gave away my position. That was a bad idea. We're going to run close. Did you see how close I was to dying there? I'm so scared. Let's go around behind. Around back. Hey, loadout. Look it. Why did I grab those? So no one else can, I guess. You started playing Mortal Company. Mortal Kombat? Mortal Company. Which one do you mean? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see me? I couldn't even jump up that box. This guy lasered me. I want what he's having. Look at this. I want what he's having. Sometimes moving up boxes slows you down. If they give a specific perk for it, it doesn't. So You'll just stream snipe to 1v1 me? Yeah, do it. Go for it. Go for it, baby. Baby. All right, we're gonna go for back for our guns. These are our guns. I want these. That's not the gun. This guy might come for me. I think I died because I betrayed these guns anyway, guys. So I'm sorry for doing that. I have the guns now, though. So now we'll win. I feel like I didn't do much with my advanced UAV. It's just gone. He's a guy up here. Man, you're so slow after you hit the ground. It's crazy. All right, let's move up here. I hear so many noises behind me. Oh, mama. I just got destroyed. Lethal Company? Yo, I like Lethal Company. It's a good game. You're play it tomorrow? I've played it many times. I got a little bit sick of Lethal Company. I played it so much. You know what that's like? You can't really tell that I'd get sick of games after I play Warzone all the time. But sometimes you do get sick of games. Back to my Halloween plans. Yeah, my Halloween plans are I'm having a friend over, and we're going to watch movie. I don't like scary movies, but he does. And for the past few years, we've watched like scary movies. Some aren't that bad. You know, some might be funny scary movies. Some might be like too scary that I don't want to watch, but I watch them anyway, scary movies. You know, things that scar me for the rest of my life. No big deal. But anyhow, we do that every single time of the year around Halloween. So we're going to actually be able to do it on Halloween. I'm still thinking I'll do a Halloween stream. To the left here. This guy is a cheeky little monkey. He's very sneaky. You got a lot of time before work. Let's make it happen. What's up, Guido? Guido! My goodness. I've missed you. See that dude pre-fire? This guy is just destroying me. This C9 build must be crazy. He's been camping around control this whole time, too. Look at that. That's nuts. That's nuts. I gotta say, though, I think the Dresden needs the rapid fire on it. I think not having rapid fire is a little bit tough with it. There's a guy there. We need to go somewhere safe. Where's safe? Where's secret? Chat? Where's secret? Where's safe? This is gonna be my last. Okay. As I was saying, it's probably gonna be my last life. Sure, I'll grab that key card for no reason. We need some ammo. Sniper ammo would be good. This rock is breaking my game. There's two people here. There's two people. Are you kidding me? Did you see me on that rock? Why does that rock just throw you around? Like, that's not how it works in real life. Do rocks throw me around? I don't think so, Mr. Krabs. I throw rocks around. Let's go. Go again? New game? Actually, hold on. We'll start, and we're going to start a search. And the search we're going to do, while we're searching, we're going to go back to Tamazi, what you were saying, okay? And when you put on the LC10, we'll do it on this class too. We'll do it on this. Okay, my other class got deleted. This is now my Dresden class. My other one got deleted. It's probably going to reappear. I mean, this game is really glitched. So whenever you make a new class, it just doesn't always stick. Test. We're going to say test. Save it there. And you want me to use the LC10. And we're going to do the duplicate with, I think instead of the suppressor, I'm going to take off that suppressor. We're going to put that reflex on. Which reflex, by the way? Kepler? I think it's the Kepler, yeah? Connection is buggy. Stream is laggy on your end. Oh, guys, is the stream laggy on anyone else's end? I think it's okay. Welcome back. How are you? Are you doing well? Are you doing well? I hope you are. I'm trying to catch up. On the chat here. Landed the basement in the middle house of living quarters. There's usually spawn $8,000 cash. The house is yellow. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. That's nuts. Yo, the class saved at least, so that's good. Let me set as my favorite loadout so that we can grab that from the box. Kepler. Okay, good. We got the Kepler. Good. What do I think you should name yourself on YouTube? Come on, give us some action. Let's go. Yeah. All right. I don't think there's anything wrong with Mimosa. I think that was fine. You ran away from your classmate? You did the right thing, my dude. You did the right thing. Yeah. What's up, Dead Vicariously? It's not a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. You know what? The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Guess what's in the box, guys? Guess what's in the box? You won't. You might guess what's in the box, actually. Captain. So I need to go find that $8,000 cash if I die, okay? We gotta go looking for that. But I gotta go control unless you guys tell me. This is crazy. There's a lot of people in here. Holy crap. Why are there so many people in here? What is happening? Not living quarters? Okay. Is it by Granny Smith's Apples? Alright, I don't know where a safe place is, so let's go here, because this sounds great. Why didn't it spawn a sniper? I wanted a sniper. I didn't manifest it, guys. I should have asked for a sniper. Ask and you shall receive snipers. Okay, shock charge down. I'm gonna die. Let's run away. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Listen, if it's something you're not comfortable with, you don't do it. Okay, man? But no, I don't know. All right, let's get this. I think I'll run with the Kilo. Why not? Kilo's great. Destructo forces. It is living quarters. Okay. Did I say okay one too many times there? I'm sorry, guys. I feel like a failure when I lose my plates after, and even though I don't die, you know, I feel like less of a failure if I do die. What is it? Man. One thing that I hate more than anything else in this game, I don't like hate things, just keep in mind, when I say I hate it, I just say it like, you know, I dislike. It's when I break someone, and they end up killing me, but they haven't even hit me at all, and the next time they see me, they just outplay me, you know? I don't like getting outplayed. I don't like getting outplayed, guys. Come on. I like outplaying people. Someone went into Big Boy. What? Put that down there. Ooh, could go with the aims. Ooh. Oh. I should have jumped down. Should have jumped down. Shouldn't have plated. You have a crush on that girl, but you just... okay. See, you got a crush on her. And, she, you know, she probably has a crush on you, too, then. Like, if she's acting like that. But it makes it hard for you. I understand. That's okay. Just don't break people's legs. I'll break your legs. I'll put them back together, and then I'll break them again. My brother used to say that to me. By the way, he couldn't beat me up. That was just, he'd like to say it. He liked to say it. Yo, we got the aims here. The growl. Growl, baby. Growl. Okay, the growl's pretty good. Where's my loadout, guys? I think it's spawning very, very soon. Okay? But I can't ditch this poor, helpless helicopter. As you can see, it's going to be out of the zone. It's going to die. So we must use the helicopter to try to get kills, okay? Today's lobbies are horrible. Like I'm getting beat. Yeah, I know. Nothing good about that. Have I had a good game? I've had some okay games. I haven't had like a good game. I hate seeing the Predator skin. You know, it just scares me. So let's kill this guy. This is the guy who killed me before, by the way. Okay. Compact's a good gun, despite what you say. I don't know who you is in this situation. I'm just making that up. How did he not get shocked by my shock trap that's right next to him? Excuse me. Excuse me. Yo, thank you for the like. I appreciate that, John Warren. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's dive down. I will read the rest of the chat in a second. I'm just spawning. I gotta be careful. This is the gun I'm supposed to test. We need a plate. Let's buy a plate. Just one. Just one. That's all I need. Just one to get the job done. Turns out there's another person in there. I thought that that made sense. They were shooting at each other. The guy jumped off the roof, came behind to kill him, but then he killed me instead, and my guy jumped out the window. So here we go, right back to where I died. Hold on. Got the TR2. I'm safe. All right, let me read the chat. Only streamer not snorting G Fuel and crying about dying to better people. Not hacking keeps you humble. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't like hacking. I agree though. It's way better to like just die and be like, I'm bad. Okay, I don't have plates. You know, I knew I didn't have plates there. That's a very, very hard that's a very hard win there. Anyway, yeah. It's better just to die and accept the death. Whoa, whoa. That was a bad idea. I thought there was no one on that roof. My bad. They were climbing up the ladder, unfortunately. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get a little bit unlucky there where they're climbing up the ladder and you don't think so. So you call like Jeffrey and you say, hey, Jeffrey the giraffe, did you know they were climbing up the ladder? And he says, yes, I did. And he's staring in the back corner. Guys, at 50,000, this is weird, right? 50,000 subs, I'm going to get a cardboard cutout of Jeffrey the giraffe. I know, it's crazy. Do you know who Jeffrey the Giraffe is? You know what Toys R Us is? Then you know who Jeffrey the Giraffe is. Come on. Today, all right, so let's see what else we got. Loadout spawns 15 seconds before the zone closes. Yeah, that game just felt like a long game, even though it was a short game, because I kept dying so much. So that's why I was like, where's loadout? Because, like, I'm over here dying too much, I guess, you know? Stay consistent, learn from your deaths, you'll get better. You're smacking kids on a console setup. 3 KD, that's crazy. 4 on Rebirth, 4 or 5 on multiplayer. Took a couple of years, but you do get better. Yeah. I agree. That's the way to do it. Just grind it out and get better at the game. I think that, like, so Warzone, I don't play ranked, right? I mean, I play ranked every now and then, but it's with, like, I would like to play ranked more often. I just wish there were solo ranked. I really wish they would bring solos ranked because most of the time I play Call of Duty, I play solos. And I feel like when I'm in these games, I don't necessarily get in with people that are my rank. Like, I do and I don't. Sometimes you run into people and they're just way worse, but most of the time I run into people and they just destroy me. It's like, how is that happening? And it might just be because I've played a lot, so it puts me in whatever other skill levels. And, you know, I should say, when I lock in, I can kind of be pretty good. But when I'm on here talking, hanging out, having a good time, reading the chat, it's just here to have fun. I'm not worried about it. Off stream, off recording, I do play differently. I think I play better, just naturally. Like, I think it's because I'm not dividing my focus, right? Not thinking about two things at once. Yeah. That's why. Is there Warzone ranked? There is Warzone ranked. There's Resurgence ranked. There's Battle Royale ranked. At least there used to be Battle Royale ranked, and that was pretty fun. I played that a little bit. It can get sweaty, and it can be fun. So, what do I think of the name now? I don't think it's updated yet. Oh, you know what the deal is? So I can see your handle. I get to see your @ symbol. Let me know in the chat, by the way. Does everybody see the, like, @ symbol? Because that's what I see. Yeah, your name is Mosa on there. I think that's good, but I think your handle still is Throwing Knife Killer. So that's why it's, like, all wonky, all weird. Yeah. I agree, John. Thank you so much for saying that. We're supposed to have fun here. That's what it is. At the end of the day, it's a game. We're here to hang out, have a good time. If I wasn't enjoying myself, because I've played games competitively before. I used to play Rocket League a lot. I mean, I used to play every single day. I used to live stream pretty consistently, like every day too, actually, with that. And I would proceed to play hours and hours of a game just to either stay within my rank, Grand Champ, which was a high rank, or get to Grand Champ. And it's just like, it took a lot of effort. And you just lose the fun sometimes. So I'd rather just have fun. I thought I hit a lot of bullets on that guy, and I didn't hit enough. My bad. All right, let's see. This is bad. Oh, there's a guy next to me. There's two guys next to me. Thankfully, there were two actually fighting each other. Oh my gosh. We got the AMR. AMR is great. Don't let anyone tell you differently. I used to hate this gun. I used to say it was awful. And then I tried it. And I was like, wow. Well, okay. To be fair, I tried it up close. I need to hit his head, though. That one in particular, that blue build with that gun, you know, you get different attachments for it. That was a really slow zoom in. If you have a higher zoom in, higher ADS, aim down sight, boy, oh boy, is that good. I can't move. I'm literally glitched. Are you serious? Did you guys see that? I was pressing the jump button. I was pressing the move button. My body was glitched. Oh, even he could see it. Even he could see my body was glitched. I've never had that happen before. I don't think. That was nuts. I actually don't think I could try that again. That was weird. I'm going to write that down for maybe a clip tomorrow. That was nuts. I don't know why. My body was just so glitched there. That was weird. Yeah, when that guy broke me, I went prone. I was like, I'll snipe. And then I was like, no, I need to stand up. I couldn't stand up. Beats me while I couldn't stand up. I don't know. Wait, are you being real? The game nerfs you when you have a higher accuracy percentage against who you're fighting? Is that for real? Does that actually happen? Like, does your damage get nerfed? Because I was really curious as to why I didn't kill him. If that does happen, that would kind of make sense with some of the things I've run into. But not always. Not always. It's a tournament. You've been tournament players for real, that are for years. That's real. That is strange. I didn't know that. Yeah, the thing. Wait, get this. So when I was playing on controller last week, I was on vacation. I brought my laptop. I was playing on controller on a TV, and I was horrible, right? It was so horrible. But I was playing on the same account. So the game probably thought... That's probably why I even had a harder time, too. That just in general, I play with like the same type of people all the time, right? Keyboard and mouse. I'm a keyboard and mouse player. My point is, I'm pretty accurate keyboard and mouse. Not always, but I can be pretty accurate because I use snipers a lot too, and I just get loads of headshots at those, like loads, relatively loads, right? So then I went on controller. Then I came back. So maybe like when I was on controller, it adjusted because it was like, you're really bad at this game. For like a week, I was really bad at it. So when I came back, I was playing really well on Saturday. Also, there was just a difference between me playing on controller and coming in. Like, the point is, I was either A, playing really well, or maybe they took away that little downside, the nerfing. They buffed me again, and I could get more kills. Because on Saturday when we came back on that live stream, we were owning. It's been a few days since then, and I've started to not own as much, but maybe that's an accuracy thing. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Carpenter? Welcome to the stream. I didn't know that. So there's other factors outside of higher accuracy percentage that will nerf you in gunfights. That's really weird. I feel like... Is that why people sometimes play on new accounts and they do really well? Because like the account doesn't have anything that's like... holding them back. Who's Fat Boy? Fat Boy's playing this game? What? I don't know who Fat Boy is, but that reminds me of a game mode in Halo 3 where you would have overshields on and you'd be called the Fat Boy, and it was so hard to kill you. Fun game, though. Pretty fun. Alright, so that's why people do that. That's interesting. I was so curious sometimes when I see all these level 1s. Like, why are there like level 1s in my lobby? And why are they destroying? I think that, I'm like, that guy is not level 1. That's what I usually say. I'm like, someone had to have made another account, you know? Guy's above me. Let's put some plates in. I'm dead, my friends. Can't kill them all. That's the problem with control. All right, so what building is it, Tamazi? What building? Is it this building that can contain money? I think it might be this building, you're telling me. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where's my money? Most of the time it's a hacker too. Oh, so they got bans, they create a new account. That very well could be. Again, I don't really get why people hack. I've talked about this before, but you're just not getting better at the game when you hack. And like, I want to get better at the game. Also, is it really fun knowing that you can't play well, so you have to use hacks? I'd rather just think like, I can't play well. How do I play better? I work on that. I get better at the game. You know, someone just goes, nah, I'm gonna get hacks. So, and hacks are really good when you're actually really good at the game too. Like, there's been a history of, in the past, I played CSGO for a couple years, and I remember one, like, tournament someone brought hacks to. I wasn't at any tournaments, right? I wasn't a professional player. But a professional player felt the pressure that they needed to hack, I guess. So they took their skills to a whole nother level by hacking, and they got caught. Don't hack, children. Don't hack, adults. Don't hack anyone. I feel like hacking applies to kids more, though, than when it does adults. Because, like, I remember in Modern Warfare 2 getting in lobbies that would, like, have hacks in them, and they'd be, like, really cool. I think this is cool. And, like, because it'd be a unique thing. Where'd I shock someone? What? Okay. I must have a shock charge down somewhere else. Anyway. It's not a cool thing. It's not a cool thing. Yeah. Just because you can hack doesn't mean you should hack. With great power comes great responsibility. We're going to keep saying that. And pull out the Uncle Ben. I need an Uncle Ben mask, you know? Pull out the Peter Parker mask, the Spiderman mask. Nope, I got to tomahawk him. Hello, my friend. LC-10 there. I like this Ladra, though. Ladra's a good gun. I used to use the Ladra as my main gun. Big fan of Ladra. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling accurate now, Mr. Krabs. Did I just say that and then miss all those? Okay, I was gonna say. I think I just missed all those because I said that. Hello? Come here. Alright, we're gonna hang out in here for a second. Mostly because the zone's closing in. I shouldn't hang out anywhere else. Oh, someone's behind me. Captain? Bad idea. Yo, Emmett, welcome to the stream. I got a kill there. I'm a fan of that. Alright, we're sitting at 7 kills. Not bad. This is a risky place to just drop, by the way. I don't recommend doing it. Am I back? I am back. I got lucky there. There were 2 people. What's up, Samuel? Guys, I will get to the chat in a second. This is kind of like high action right now. Okay. Maelstrom. Let's sit here for a second. I'm going to work my way back toward my loadout. I like that LC-10 right now. Tamazi recommended it for us. The site, at least, on it. Let's see. You're about to start Battlefield 6? Yeah. I've been playing some Battlefield 6. It's a great game. I enjoy it thoroughly. I think they're just going to keep adding to it, too. I hope they do. Why is there someone else attacking me? I can't jump through windows well. There's my gun. Let's back off over here. I don't want to get that most wanted. I'm going to run toward control. I think it's safer to do that. Alright, I got my whole loadout. I got my perks. I think these are my perks unless there's someone else's I picked up. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. Alright, I'll get caught up in the chat in a second, guys. Once again, I'm here. Kind of locked in a little bit more than normal. Apparently I'm not. The Dresden. It only took 6 bullets for him to kill me there. 6 bullets. Meanwhile, I shot at least 6 into him. He didn't die. That is the power of that gun. It does a lot more damage. Alright, no plates in here. That's bad. I'm gonna go down here. GPR is good. Okay, we're gonna work our way around. Unfortunately, I died where... Oh, gosh. You just died in Call of Duty? I also just died in Call of Duty. You're a professional shooter in Free Fire in Call of Duty, but you don't enjoy Fortnite. Yeah, I'm not into Fortnite. I used to play Fortnite, and then whenever they bring back the OG, I like it. But then they, like, update it with a bunch of stuff, and I'm just like, nah, it's not for me anymore. Like, I could play every now and then. I think it's fun. It's just more fun. When you compare it to, like, the most fun, you compare it to peak, then you're like, don't want to play. Just waiting here for a second, then get caught up. You hacked your friend's Facebook account? What? You should not hack anybody's Facebook account. Anybody's. Always rotate and fight as you go. Yeah, that's a good idea. You don't think anyone has ever killed me in any shooting games ever? Oh my gosh, amazing. You are the best. I was gonna say, I think I hear someone. I did. I don't have enough for this. Might as well get that. Yeah. Call it in. UAV here. UAV friends. You actually like proximity games? Yeah, this is good. I like the Merrick. The Merrick is my friend. Let's run back. This guy right below me. Hold on. Someone's right next to me. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Time. Give me that mask. Okay. I feel like doors are so bad for me lately. Let's go back up here. There was something up here I wanted. Might have been the perks. I want to see what these were. Nah, I want these perks more. Okay. It's gonna be dangerous. Alright, I can't climb up anymore. There we go. Sometimes it just does not say mantle. Sometimes it just does not want me to mantle. Sometimes Mickey mantle. Right, so that guy who's in the building's got to move out. Whoops, not that building. That building has to move out. I'm going to work my way up to prison. I got to assume someone's on prison. So I got to distract. All right, let's throw that over there. Vehicle destroyed. Cut. Let's move around. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're good right now. Behind me, oh no. Yeah, if your submachine gun will win most of your fights, you're right. Yeah, let's stare with this thing in front of me. That's a good idea. I don't have any stims, so this doesn't matter. I forget you only get one smoke from the thing, so you can't spam a bunch of smokes. I don't know when they changed that. You used to be able to get 2 smokes. Someone might have been down there. I thought I saw someone. Okay, risky. Let's do it. It's too risky to go way up top, I think. So we won't right now. New gas mask, even better. Cluster already. Let's move over here. Don't forget, you can spin your body. That's more helpful sometimes. Okay. There we go. One last guy. GG's, boys and girls. GG's. That's how we do. 12 kills. Not bad. See, that one was just better positioning, you know? Better positioning wins the game, I think. Like, going up to the tower was a little bit risky because people could have shot me at that point. But it ultimately is what won me the game because I was allowed to go in, or I was able to go into the chemical building just fine. I do think the guy should have shot me more when I was going into that chemical building, but he was probably focused on the cluster strike a little bit too, so yo, thank you, appreciate that. I do feel like rotation in this game is just so much more important in general. Control the game. This is called Call of Duty Warzone. It's a free game. You can play it if you have a computer, phone, Yeah, it's on phone. Call of Duty Mobile on phone. Computer, phone, PlayStation, Xbox. There you go. One of those devices. I don't think you can play it on a Nintendo Switch, but yes, there's Call of Duty Mobile, people like that, and it's pretty good. Pretty good game from what I hear. The Final Circle game is so good. Yeah, you just need to get your loadout locked on, and you'll win most gunfights with it. Yeah. You have COD Mobile? Nice. I think you can play Warzone on COD Mobile. I think they have the same map, don't they? People have come in and told me that before, whether or not that's the case, or maybe it was like a very similar map. All right, we'll take the win. That's a good win. That's a good win. You will be back? All right, sounds good. Thank you for being here, stopping by, hanging out, having a good time. Yeah, I do think you can play on this. All right, guys, what are we doing? We're sitting at, that's pretty good. Sitting at about almost 2 hours in the live stream. Thank you, everybody who's been here, who is here, who wants to be here, who would be here, who wasn't here. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Okay. I think Tamazi had a bail at some point. I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying. I'm liking this LC10 with the reflex sight. It's pretty good. Pretty good. It helps like the mid-range. Being able to aim a little bit better. I don't like the Kepler. I don't like sight on a lot of things, but the Kepler sight's pretty good. All right. One thing I've never done on stream, and I've done it off stream, just not in solos. A lot of times in duos. One game's back and forth, right? Back to back, all right? And I've done it 3 times in a row. I've done it, I think 3 times in my max. But I cannot do it on stream. So this game, we need your help, guys. We need to win. Back to back on stream. Finally, please. You know, I'm okay with that. I like winning at the game. But I gotta say, if I had to win every single game, like if you're given a choice, you know, you can either win every game or stay how you are. Why would you choose win every game? Wouldn't it get boring winning every single game over and over and over? No, you know what? That sounds pretty good. I guess I'd like to do that. Yeah, if I could win every game, I would. Can you imagine? You win every game and you're bad at the game? Like, no matter what it is. You're super bad, you're inaccurate, but you win every single game? You know how many professional teams would hire you on? Because, well, they wouldn't because you're bad at the game. But also, if you've never lost, they might. They'd be like, how does this guy never lose? And it's just called luck. You guys ever have luck? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good at something. Now is one of those times. This game is going to be a game of luck. I'm calling it out right here. I do love the Ladra. I do love the Ladra. Captain, 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 Captain. Sorry, I'm stuck in a captain loop again, guys. Take the sight off and get good with iron sights. Yeah, I usually don't have the sights on, but we're testing it out. I like to listen to what people say, you know, in chat and test out what they like. I wanted to see how it was, and I like it alright. I still think right now I would choose a different submachine gun over the LC-10 in general. C9 is still very good. I mean, the TR2 is really good. This gun's really good. Look at the little grenade toss. Saw his barrel sticking out behind the wall. Could not throw that shock fast enough. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, the MP40. The Dresden P40. I don't know why they didn't just call it the MP40. They, like, made it look just about identical, and then they called it Dresden. And it's like, everybody calls it the MP40 anyway. Come on. Just do that. Come on, game. Call of Duty. I mean, they had the PPSH in there. Why wouldn't they just keep the MP40, too? Yo, this is my Spiderman mask. What am I doing? I'm driving with one hand. Don't drive with one hand. Actually, I drive with one hand a lot in a car, but I don't drive with one hand in a helicopter because I don't fly any helicopters. I'm not really looking to fly with a helicopter. I'm looking to hit that guy with my propellers, but I didn't do that. My little This is not good, guys. I'm failing as a pilot. You know what I need? I need a voice mod to get like static in here and have like you know, this is your captain speaking. I didn't see there was a guy there until I was hopping out of it. Yes, it is nice to know I'm not cheating. That was perfect timing. What's up, Tebow? Oh gosh. Deep breath. Hold it. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Let it out in one long stretch. Okay. Hey guys. That was an example of how to lose a game. That happens right after I win a game. I generally lose focus after I win a game, and I don't really pay attention to what I'm doing, and then I lose a game. Why is that? Is it to give myself a break? I don't really know why that is. I should have been trying hard that game, but I wasn't. I'm grounded. I'm gonna ground myself for not playing well. Yeah. Overconfidence, over silliness. Try that. No, you're right. I did tell you guys that game was going to be a game of luck, and then I was not lucky at all, you know? I didn't test my luck. I should have tested my luck. I'm sorry. It's my bad. It's my fault. All right, that's okay. We go back in for another game. That's what happens. When you lose a game, what do? Do you stop? No. You just keep playing. You keep going back in. That's what we're doing. We're going back in. Another game. Another game. All right, guys. So tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream, maybe we get this camera set up for behind us, and then you can see like, all right, I left the room. It's me. It's behind me. Hello. I don't know. I don't really know. I know that I should put out a long-form video tomorrow, but I haven't made that long-form video yet, so we do need to make it. I have an idea for it. One of the ideas that I'm gonna do for a long-form video is the worst gun. This gun, I kid you not, is absolutely atrocious. If we try this gun, it is like so many shots. I made this SP, the Marine SP, which is normally okay. It's like usually a couple shot when you pick it up. I made it horrible, and I put this Willis 3 times on it to make it even worse. It's for a video. I used it yesterday, actually. We used it yesterday, and I got like 3 or 4 kills with it. And then I got lucky. No, I just outplayed him there with the shotgun, but it took like 3 or 4 or 5 bullets, which was crazy. And I was using it in the firing range earlier today, and it took, if you hit him in like the upper chest from the 10-meter mark or whatever that is, I kid you not, it took like 16 bullets with that shotgun from that far away. It was nuts. It was so bad. I found out if you hit him in their lower chest, it actually did more damage. Must be the bullet spread of the shotgun. So that's going to be a video. I thought I just heard myself talk in my headphones. Does that sound weird? It sounded like it monitored me. Yo, I missed the windows again. My gun is not there. Why do I always have 2 people shooting at me? 2 attackers. Okay, I'm not really sure how that worked out. I got 1 shot in this. 1 shot. Let's move on up. Well, I'm glad I got out of there. I think I got saved by a different team. Here we go. I got my build. Once again. Can you believe that guy shot me? That was rude, guys. I don't like getting shot by anybody. Could I just have a game where I don't get shot by anyone? That sounds difficult. Even when you try to go for no-kill games, you usually get shot by someone. I think I ran back in. You know, I didn't have the Grakova. I didn't have it. I had the GS45. That's a difference. I should have paid attention to that. I'll be honest. Sometimes I like to go to risky places. Sometimes I like to do that just for fun because there's a high risk, but it's a high reward. It can be for the clip. You know, we're trying to get a clip. It's like these are places you do not want to go back into. Don't do this. There were like 3 people around that area. I run into one of the guys and I die. Okay, but if I get the clip killing the guy with the pistol, it's probably not actually that good and I don't put it on YouTube. But I might put it on YouTube. You never know. You never know. I think that snipe was pretty nice, though. All right. Let's get a different song up in here. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, what are we gonna do? Let's put this on. I wanna go with like, gosh, I can't decide. I think the KSV. I think we use. Do we use KSV or do we go with like the Dresden? I think we gotta use the Dresden. I can't ever decide here, guys. I'm sorry. The Dresden I want is this one, but I don't know if I want the monolithic suppressor on there. What do you think, John? What do we want for the Dresden? What mods? We want rapid fire. I've got Eargo on right now, but I can actually get CQB. I'll try it out. I don't mind. Extended mag 2, but the aim down sight's kind of worse. So like maybe we go extended mag 1. That's probably enough damage. And then we could do gain twist instead of the reinforced barrel. I'm not always good. I'm not always good at telling you what I should be using on guns. Yeah, I know. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. My name's Noah, a.k.a. Spiderman, a.k.a. the Masked Menace. That's not true. But also known as Throwing Knife Killer. Yo, we changed the profile picture recently. If you're new around here, you have no idea. But if you've been here, you're like, yeah, it's Spiderman. Yeah. Cool. It was my previous one was kind of bad. I made it years and years ago, and the profile picture was just the 3 letters of, Throwing Knife Killer was TKK, and then Throwing Knife Killer at the bottom. And I had that on my channel for like 11 years. It was awful. I did it when I first learned how to use Photoshop. No, I didn't progress farther into Photoshop. All right, here we go. Game's about to start. Welcome, everybody. Where should I go? Where should I drop? I always like to drop control, but if someone suggests it in the next 2 seconds, somehow, I might go somewhere else. All right? We might go, I don't know, to the water. You could send me into the water. You could send me into the prison. I don't know. Just do something. Tell me. And I gotta come up with a new question of the day. What's up, Art? Art is telling me prison. Okay. We're gonna go prison. Looks like prison's roof is getting destroyed. I think that's an ideal spot to hop. We're gonna go right into the roof. Hopefully I won't hit the roof, because you can see there's a lot of smoke here. Okay, I can't climb up there. I can, but I messed it up. Just gonna get this. Oh, man. One of the things I dislike is if you have this in your hands, you try picking up another kill streak, it will not put that kill streak in your hands. You have to drop it. Alright. The Merrick is super good. If you guys haven't used the Merrick, I recommend checking it out. Unless they've nerfed it. So yeah, broke him pretty fast. He actually... I think he's using the PML. The PML is pretty good. Yeah, this is nuts. This gun, I don't like LMGs, but it does a lot of damage. I was in a gunfight with it last night, and on the stream. Oh, it would have been yesterday afternoon, actually. Just so good. All right, we got the Merrick back. I heard someone land. They landed near me. Thought the guy was jumping off. Well, he did jump off, just not yet. Oh. Okay. This is just breaking people 101. Okay. Headshot. We're out of ammo, guys. I'm sorry. One shot left. One shot left. I broke him. I don't have any ammo. There's some ammo for submachine gun. Plate box. That's actually perfect. I really need one of those. And an airstrike. Again, no ammo. I'm no ammo Noah. I knew I'm no ammo Noah because I had no ammo. So I decided let's throw up. Throw up. What? What? Let's throw out that airstrike. Okay, let's throw up because I have no ammo. Sorry, guys. Blah. Alright, that's an interesting move. I've never done that move. I don't recommend it. Alright. You know, L762 is pretty good. LR762. I like snipers. That's me. I'm the sniper. The Essex has recently been pretty decent for me. I do like the Essex. I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty decent. That's what I just said. I will repeat myself no more. Disclaimer, everybody. I might repeat myself. You don't know. There's a good chance I will repeat myself. Yo, Jose, welcome to the stream. Also, Mosa, if I haven't said it, welcome back. Let's see where people are at here. Maybe I can get a nice snipe. That is a very, very slow zoom in with that gun. TR2 is a bully. It is such a menace. Yo, how did I get a throwing knife? I had a throwing knife there, even though I thought I had, well, I definitely had bombs before that. Alright, we could go there, but that's kind of risky. So I'll go up here, which is also risky, because people love to hit people up here. Give me that. This is the grave mark. I'm not a huge fan of the grave mark. It's okay. Did someone really just blow up that car? Hit! Alright, here's the Dresden. You might ask, why am I using it from so far away? Okay. Because I am. Okay. I love those interesting interactions. It's so silly. That's such like a weird play there. No plates in here. Very unfortunate. Have I got to use your loadout? Yeah, Sean, I did use a loadout, actually. Thank you for recommending it. I don't have it on right now. Oh, someone's shooting at him, but apparently he Dresdened me in a matter of seconds. Check this out. Now, I didn't have full plates. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Oh, if I did have full plates, he died so quickly there, I might have been able to live. Full plates are so useful in this. I remember when I first started playing, I was kind of annoyed by plates. Because I had come from, you know, games where they didn't exist. And it's like, why do these guys have plates? Why can they take so much damage? But I don't know. It is what it is. There was an update like, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. I remember where everybody felt like they were just dying so incredibly fast. And now, what happened to that? Does it still feel that way? Not, I mean, sometimes. That guy did some predictable movement there. I don't recommend doing predictable movement. This is a Dresden that I could pick up from him. This gun's got a lot of ammo in it. It doesn't have as high ADS. Got so much ammo. Ooh, if I was accurate a little bit longer there, if I hit him, he was dead. You were confused why your CCTV cameras were not working, kept saying no video, so rebooted the system. And you realized you didn't plug the power unit supply on. Well, that's like why. You gotta plug in the power supply unit, my dude. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there's a guy here. Isn't there? Okay, we're good. Let's play it up. That gun does a lot of damage. A lot of ammo. Yeah, that gun does a lot of ammo. This gun right here, this is the PML. It does like... Hold on. Someone's above me. How'd that guy not drop any armor? I like how I had 2 PMLs there. Yeah, it doesn't have a certain amount of damage. Oh, I already have the gas mask. That's right. Let's take the TR2, though. TR2 is really good. How's it going? Is that Becca? Phoenix. Guys, in case you didn't know, YouTube on some channels has, like, your handles, the @ symbol. I don't know why they did that, but keep it in mind if you have a different name than what your @ handle is, and I don't recognize who you are and you're wondering why, and you're normally in here, yeah, holler and say, this is my name. It is Chimichunga. I don't think your name is Chimichunga, but it could be. We had an extra cheese cheeseburger earlier. That's a great name. All right, we're going to go for loadout here. It's kind of a risky play, but we can also get self-res, which I already had. Loadout doesn't decrease in price, but it's nice. I threw it in a wonky spot. Probably shouldn't have, but like maybe people will come to me. We're going to hop down here. We're going to take low ground. This seems odd, right? We probably shouldn't take low ground. Especially when there's an airstrike going on low ground. But we're gonna. Someone went to the left there. Okay, I don't want to take the lowest low ground. Right above me. He's either above me reloading or below me. I can't tell height very well. I can definitely tell side, angle, direction. Can't tell position, elevation. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't do it! Did you guys ever play the Lego Star Wars video games? Those are so good. Oh, I love those. I still think they're good. It's kind of a risky spot. Resurge disabled. I'll sit here for a minute. Nice. Stim shot. Cluster strike. Hope I'm okay. Someone's on my building, I think. Pull out the Drezzy. Holy crap. Poor dude. Hold on. Let's wait. Wait, chat, wait. We know there was a guy above us. We know there was a guy below us. Challenge the guy above. Because it gives me better positioning. Oh my gosh! Do you see how many people just shot me? Oh boy! Brrr. That was crazy. Yeah, I didn't expect that there, my friends. I didn't expect that there. Woo! All right, chat. Here's the deal. We are going in for one last game. That is right, one last game. We will play one more. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be fantastic. And then we will see you tomorrow. All right? Yeah, I don't like getting shot in every game. Yeah, I don't like it either. I dislike it, though, when there's multiple people. Like, I probably was too aggressive running up there. There was a guy on the roof, and there was a guy below the stairs there. and they both shot at me, and I died. And it was kind of rude that they killed me, in fact. I'm not sure why they killed me. I think they should have let me live, you know? Ooh, that wouldn't have been the game? Ooh, okay. I see how it is. But sometimes you gotta let someone live, you know? Yeah. Yeah, you learn to hug the wall. That's a good point. I really shouldn't have. I think it was too aggressive just running up all those places. I should have been like closer to the wall right there. So, yo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What's up with you too? We're playing games. That's what's up. That's what's up for me. Yeah. Yeah. Rashid. Oh, you deleted your message. Well, okay. All right. How can you play? What do you mean by how can I play? What do you mean, my dude? Yo, thank you for that. I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Guys, we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers. We are less than 100 away. About a month ago, I was almost 1,000 away. Crazy. Oh, like, can you play it on phone? Yeah, whatever Call of Duty Mobile is the only thing I know about it, and I haven't played it, so I can't guide you on that, but I thought they had a Battle Royale mode on Call of Duty Mobile. I've never played it myself. I've just had a lot of people hop in here, and they're like, oh, I play Call of Duty Mobile, oh, the map is the same, or oh, this, that, and so... How many hit markers can I get with a single magazine? I don't have to kill people, I just need to get hit markers. They do have a BR. Okay, they copied it. Nice. Okay. Do you have to, like, unlock things to get COD Mobile Battle Royale? Like, you play a little bit of multiplayer? You like console better? Yeah, I have a hard time, like, playing on controller. That's the thing. Console is probably better for me. I have a hard time playing on controller. I played on controller last week when I was on vacation. I was streaming live from a hotel. And, yeah, we found out that I'm not good. I'm not good in controller. So, yeah, I'm sure the graphics aren't as smooth. And the biggest thing with that is it's harder to run on a phone. You know, your phone, you got to keep in mind the battery life. You want to have the battery not die, right? So you need to have your phone not drawing out as much power as possible. It'll also get warm, be uncomfortable. So yeah, the games can't run at such high settings. And it's on such a small screen. The resolution doesn't need to be high anyway. We're going to go in here. Oh, that guy also went in there. Missed it. It's a plate box. Okay, hold on. I forgot. I keep forgetting to, like, press the plate button 3 times. I recently changed my settings so that I have to keep pressing the play button in order to plate up. Because sometimes I don't want to plate up and I get screwed and I'm plating up. So I changed it. Let me hear you say there ain't no party like a throwing F killer party. That's right. How's it going? Welcome back to another stream. You're here. We're in the last game though. This is... Remember how I said last game? Yeah, I was wrong on that. Sorry, one more game. We're in the last game now. I almost never actually, when I say last game, I almost never have it be the last game because it usually goes like something like that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hold on. We need a sponsored sip of water brought to you by my refrigerator. Delicious. You may wonder, do you have any sponsors? Yes. My refrigerator does an excellent job of cooling my water. Therefore, it sponsors me. That's not how a sponsorship works. What am I talking about? Stop. All right, we're back. We're back, guys. Sorry about that. Captain, your air is your sponsor. Nice. Everyone spam as much as you can in this last game. Oh my goodness. No spam. You heard Mosa. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I come from the YouTube era of people saying, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Rating was liking or disliking. They used to say rate it. Rate the video. People just say like and subscribe now. You can dislike it. I used to tell people this. If you dislike the video, dislike it. Tell me you don't like it, right? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You just got to tell me how you feel. Don't lie. It's fine. It's fine. It's 12 a.m. in your country. It is not 12 a.m. in my country. That's pretty late. You can go to bed soon. Face you in Africa? You mean 1 a.m.? Oh my goodness. That's really late. That's really late. You're staying up late. It's 11:11 by Control. Nice. And it's 12:11 for you. Wow. It is 6 p.m. 6:11 for me. Yeah, I know. I feel lucky now that I'm like 6:12 now. It's not so late for me. I like that. It's good. I'm not sleeping. I don't sleep at those hours anyway. I stay up too late, you know? But I'm hours behind you. You guys are in the future. Some of you are in tomorrow. Like, how are you in tomorrow already? That's crazy. It's the 17th for you? Well, it's the 16th for me. When I was in Japan visiting, I was like so many hours ahead. Just like, hey guys, today was a great day. You're gonna enjoy it. No, I've seen those people say that before. They're like, I'm in the future right now. Today was a great day. You're gonna like it. But no, it's like I would message people back home. It'd be night for me and it'd be morning for them. I'd be like, good morning. The day's over. I don't know. Say, it's Friday for you. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. The plan for tomorrow is this. We're going to start live streaming earlier in the day. Probably around 2 p.m. is my guess. That's a tentative stream. That's usually when it is. My streaming schedule has been fluctuating. So tomorrow I'll probably live stream around 2 p.m. Saturday, I believe I'm going to skip live streaming. I have a wedding Saturday. So probably no live streaming. And I'm not certain if I'll live stream on Sunday either. It's a good day to stream. But I got to start making some YouTube videos that are long form content, not just short form. And we need to actually start having good, ideas for YouTube videos. I haven't been thinking about them enough. It's like I have a good game, it's recorded, then I'll do a commentary on that, or just throw the game out there or whatever. But I need to change that. Yeah, when I celebrate Christmas, you're right. I was wondering where that guy was. One and a quarter plates. Okay. Well, that guy didn't even have to hit me for much, unfortunately. My 1 and a quarter plates weren't good enough. Do I recommend mine? What is that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. So I cannot recommend it because I don't know what it is. Or Jovi. Start playing COD Mobile. I see. I'm not gonna probably play. I already spend a lot of time playing games for creating content, and then I play games with my friends and family outside of that. So I felt pretty overwhelmed lately with how many video games I've been playing. Crazy you can get to that point. I know, right? It seems crazy, but yeah, I need less video games in my life. Sometimes, not always. All right, we gotta back away. My C4. My C4. It's 14:06 p.m. in China. Wait. 14:06 p.m. You don't put the p.m. Now I'm confused. Maybe it's 2 a.m. in 2. Yeah, it should be 2 a.m. No. I thought in China they're at least 12 hours ahead. Would be 6 a.m. right now. Yeah. Jawohl. I feel a little bit bad for that guy because he just, fell in on me. I cannot. Dude, that gun gives me so much recoil there. I could not use my sniper on that. Oh, I had a thing the other day. I forgot about this. I needed to make it as a clip. I started the game. I died. My resurgence never activated. I got 1 life in the game. I gotta remember what game that was. I really can't remember now. Hopefully I wrote that down. It might have been on controller, though. get in here. You feel relaxed watching my stream, but you feel confused watching ISO speed. Dude, Speed's streams, I'm pretty sure, are, like, incredibly chaotic, right? The amount of people that are in there. He's been doing travel. I've seen some of his traveling content. I don't watch, like, streams, like, too often, but I'm also, like, spending a lot of time streaming myself, right? Which then makes it harder to watch streams. Because you're live. Yeah, it's been... I've gone... I watch, like, different types of live streams. I like, if you know Linus Tech Tips, watching them. It's fun. Can you believe that the second I kill someone, right after I get my loadout... I mean, obviously he saw my loadout, but, like, the timing. I didn't even have time to react. That's nasty, guys. That is nasty. Alright, we're going here. We're going here. Why is there a guy right there? Like, what is he doing? That's nuts. Why is he right there? Is he gonna come back for me, guys? What do we think? Does he come back here? I haven't seen him spawn on the map. I'm waiting for him to come back to me. I want him to challenge me. I want to quickscope him. Should we get quickscope, guys? What's the longest sniper shot you've made in Call of Duty? It had to be on, like, normal Warzone. I can't imagine it being on this map compared to normal Warzone. You know, I got plenty of money. I've got a loadout ahead of me, but I'm going to get this loadout instead. I like to do that because I don't want to carry the money and give it to someone for free. If you DM me, I'd appreciate if you didn't DM. I don't actually know how you DM on YouTube anyway. YouTube back in the day used to have like an inbox system, and then they got rid of it, I thought. It's almost like email, but it wasn't quite. The graphics, if you think the graphics are cool on this, which I do like these graphics, Battlefield has some incredibly immersive graphics. It's so good. 53, 33, 30, 82. This is a reoccurring code. It's not always this code, but I've seen it be this code like 4 or 5 times, I want to say. Probably more than that, actually. There we go. No one did any of the other 2 things for this. We could go do them. They're still in the area, but that's fine. It's kind of late game to do that. You like the water in this game? I turn off a lot of the water properties so that it doesn't take any more graphics processing power. You know? I do get good FPS when I'm playing on live streams, but I actually get like a lot more not live streaming. I noticed that earlier today when I was getting my thumbnail. I was getting a thumbnail, so I played a game to get this thumbnail. And yeah, I found that. Stim shots, man. What? Who uses stim shots? Alright, I do. That guy should have stayed where he was. Someone sniped me from over here. Oh. Tally-ho. Now, if I had a sniper, I probably would have sniped them. I feel the sniper honor, you know? You gotta snipe your snipers. But I didn't have a sniper, so I didn't need to use that sniper honor. It's not a sniper battle. Oh my gosh, a third party sniped me here. You kidding me? I was in that fight, I was trying to plate up, I stimmed, I accidentally moved and slid, and that guy just sniped me. You can't make this up. You don't even know how to swim in real life, you only walk? You know, it surprises me, so like, I live near a big lake, and you need to know how to swim, because you will go in a lake in your life, like generally that's what it is. So it's very surprising to me when people are like, I don't know how to swim, and it's like, wait, no, that makes sense, not everybody knows how to swim. Like, when you grow up here, a lot of people take swimming classes, right? They learn how to swim. And we're about to have a fire sale, so we'll wait for that. 3, there we go. Self-res, and I guess we'll get a gas mask. Gas mask seems fine. Some armor plates, bought too many. How many of you do know how to swim, and how many of you don't know how to swim? Let's go up to the water tower. I like Water Tower. It's a fun place. Let's climb up. This is risky climbing up here. I'll probably die if I get shot. I won't have a chance to survive, but it's fine. We survived this time. I think that's the guy who killed me. Maybe not. Wait, I want my mask back. Come to me, bro. Really? I have 2 people shooting at me? Once again, guys, I cannot have a fair fight. I have to have 2 different people shooting at me. Despite this guy seeing the other guy to his right, that guy shoots me. How does this happen? How much is a PS5 in my country? Because where I'm at is probably about $20? No, 20,000. Oh, sorry. That was a non-European country moment there. Basically, instead of a period, we'd use a comma there. So I thought it was $20 for a second, but I see there are 3 zeros, not 2. So it should be 20,000. For me, I think a PS5 is like maybe $500 or $600. I want to say that's what it is. I don't have one. They're expensive. That's what I know. Someone put a cluster on me. Ooh, boxes were reset. Nice. I'm going to use this Merrick. Merrick in the Dresden. Okay. I'm going to get this care package, but I'm going to get it back here. Not sure where people are at. We're just going to keep moving around. Grab the care package. See what we get. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's hit the heartbeat for a second. Pop it there. Guy to my left. Okay. That should cover me for a second. Oh! What are this gun's attachments? Oh, I turned off the attachment thing. That was insane. Hold on. I gotta find out what this gun's attachments are. I gotta go into my settings. Wait. Inspect. Yeah, there we go, there we go. I need to know. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Here we go. That's crazy. It's an 8 attachment gun. This is super good. I want to make this gun. There was a guy to my left. I assume he's still here, but I don't know. Okay. Self-res, it's good. Hold on. We're good. Okay. I just got a plate. Hug the wall. You're right. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I think this guy heard me cough. Yeah. Dang, C9'd me. See, I was trying not to use the Dresden there because I really liked that Merrick. But the Merrick was super good long range, but not as good close range. All right. That was a pretty good game to end on, guys. We're going to call it there. Yeah, we're going to call it there. We'll be back tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern time, I should say. Eastern time, all right? So for some of you, that'll be like 8 p.m. your time, all right? So anyway, stay tuned, guys, for more action. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it all. Everybody who's been commenting, chatting, hanging out, having fun, subscribing, and all that. The best way to chat me is just going to be on the streams, really. That's going to be it on the streams. Because I don't really like to have DMs or anything like that on any of the other platforms. So comment on videos, comment on streams, connect that way. So that's what I do with a lot with a few people out there. Thank you guys so much. And here is a genuine throwing knife killer. Peace out.